the seeds my parents planted. In the quiet village of Olorunsogo, surrounded by green hills and dancing streams, lived a cheerful boy named Ayatund. Everyone in the village called him Ao, because he always had a smile on his face, just like his mother and father. Ao's parents weren't rich. His father was a local carpenter who built strong chairs and mended broken doors, while his mother made sweet kunu and gave it freely to anyone who was thirsty on a hot day. They never had much, but what they had, they shared. Whenever the village borehole broke down, Ao's father would fix it without asking for payment. When someone fell ill and couldn't afford medicine, his mother would cook soup and take care of them like family. People used to say, "The goodness of Ao's family is like the shade of a big tree. Everyone rests under it." One day, a heavy storm came to Olorunsogo. The sky turned dark, the wind roared, and the river overflowed its banks. Trees fell, homes flooded, and farms were washed away. Ao's little house was among those that got badly damaged. With rain pouring through holes in the roof and no food left in the kitchen, Ao and his family were frightened. They huddled together in a corner, praying for the storm to pass. By morning, the sun rose again, but their home was no longer safe to live in. Ao looked around and asked, "What will we do now?" But before his father could speak, they heard a knock at the door, or what was left of it. It was Mama Nga's vegetable seller. Behind her stood Papa Sola the farmer, and even the village youth leader. One by one, the villagers came, bringing with food, clothes, and big smiles. Papa Sola said, "Ao, your father built my chicken coop when I had nothing." Mama Ngozi added, "Your mother nursed my daughter back to health last year. Now it's time for us to help." With teamwork and love, the villagers helped rebuild Ao's home. They gave him warm food, dry clothes, and even a new school uniform someone had sewn just for him. That week, Ao returned to school happier than ever. He stood in front of class and shared what had happened. And when his teacher asked how he and his family were able to recover so quickly, Ao said proudly, "I survived because my parents do good things to people in the village we live."